healthcare services in one rural area is about to be a bit easier as OSF opens their new hospital in Peru this weekend.
The hospital, which OSF bought in November, was formerly St. Margaret's Health Center, which closed earlier last year. OSF put $60 million into the space to renovate the hospital and other nearby doctors' offices as well, as they work to improve healthcare throughout the area. St. Elizabeth's will open in phases, with the emergency department opening its doors first. OSF also brought back several of the former hospital staff members and plans to work with other nearby hospitals to enhance health care throughout the entire region. Today, 13 WREX was invited to tour the new hospital in Peru, learning more about the space and getting a glimpse just days before opening.
13 WREX's Emily McMahon explains the impact this is set to have on community members.
Right here in Peru, Illinois, residents have been without a hospital for a year, something OSF is working to solve as they open this facility in the middle of several neighborhoods in just a matter of days. Being from nearby Earlville, another rural town, Chief Nursing Officer for the new hospital, Heather Bomstead, recognizes the need in the rural community for health care.
People need especially emergency rooms close by, for that immediate care. We can always then, stabilize and get them to a higher level if needed, but, certainly in the rural community, healthcare is needed.
Resident Mary Hamrick has lived right across the street from the hospital for 26 years. Now grateful to have this space back after having to travel for healthcare in the past.
I'm very glad. It's very comforting to have the emergency room right there. I've had some experiences with family members having to going through the whole Ottawa thing and, the waiting and then being transferred.
And for Hamrick, having a hospital in the place she calls home gives her some reassurance in the event of an emergency, something she appreciated when the old hospital was still around.
When my daughter was little, I always appreciated that if something happened to her, I could get right there,
It is a sentiment shared by Gary Pratt, a man who has lived in Peru his entire life. Today, he lives just 2 blocks away from St. Elizabeth's and is glad help is just a few steps away.
If I got hurt or something, and I needed the hospital, it's right there. I could be there. I can walk there in 5 minutes.
And knowing his neighbors, Pratt says having the hospital back can only benefit his fellow community members.
There's a lot of people that need the hospital for sure, especially the elder people. We have a lot of those in this area.
Reporting in Peru, Emily McMahon, 13 WREX.
St. Elizabeth's Medical Center will open this Sunday at 7 in the morning.
And the hospital plans to expand their offerings and continue forward with the additional 2 phases in the coming months.